So here we are, like driving a car, like all of us do, here and there. 21st century thing, commonly done now. And you come to realize and know that the religion that's 21st century is reality. Not myth. Nothing mythic. Because you come to realize yourself, it's reality. You're born here, you live for some duration, and you die here. That's reality. And just like you, elephants, tigers, chimpanzees, gorillas, grizzly bears, sheep, dogs, cats, birds, they also born here, live for some duration, and die here. And just like you, all of them are dependent upon clean air, clean water, healthy food, so that they continue to live at all. Reality. There's no myth here, folks. In the 21st century, there's no mythic need for anything. Mythic. You don't need a creation myth. How did we get here? Well, see, there was this. You don't need that at all. At all. Because you're kind of distracted then. You don't need to care about that. What you care about is clean air, clean water, healthy food for you and your kids, and equal rights. That's reality. Equal rights isn't just like America's claim in its Constitution, Bill of Rights, and Declaration of Independence. No, folks, it's actually reality. Equal rights. And it takes on a religious fervor. Because it's about you. It's about how you and your family and all of us can continue to live in harmony, in peace, in understanding. Well, your only option is equal rights. So everything that's Republican right now, all the racists, Trump the racist and all the Republican racists, of the Nazis, the Ku Klux Klan, they're not really American, for one thing, right? They're not American at all. That's not American. And it's also all the wackos in the Republican Party of religion. Well, they're not American either. Because look what they want to do. They want to make the excuse that somehow, through mythic, made-up, fabricated stories from people 2,000 years ago, that suddenly women are less, don't have the same rights as men, that homosexuals don't have the same rights as men and women and all of us. Somehow, you're supposed to believe it based on myth. And that's why in the 21st century, religion isn't mythic. It's reality. Reality. And the reality is profound. Reality is profound, folks. Reality has all the things you want about mysticism, boiled up in one. And it's right there. And it's something that you have actually looked into, studied, analyzed. You've actually looked at the earth, studied the earth, actually looked into the sky with astronomy, and just seen what's going on, studied, analyzed. You've actually looked. You don't live in dreams of myth and complete fabrication. These are things made up. Those mythic things that they came up with in those Dark Age religions was because they didn't know anything. They just made it up. And they made up the excuse, because it was a male-dominant era, that women are second class and must serve men. How convenient. And they threw in all the other stuff like repression, evidently, repression of homosexuals. Made up. Completely made up. And you see the suffering and anxiety that generates throughout society. And all that mythic and all that racism and all that repression is all in the Republican Party in America. And it's exemplified by, look at him, Trumpy boy. We've been saying it for a long time, Trump's a racist. It's like somebody, please remember that, hey, remember his birther outbursts? Remember? Which is completely a racist thing, beat up by these white Americans trying to deny Obama that he was a U.S. citizen and therefore couldn't be president. It was completely made up by racists because they just hated, they hate anything African American. And Trump's one of them. So here at the time of this recording, old Trumpy boy, he's gotten called out again because he's shown who he really is when he said this thing about, African American, Muslim American, women, on top of it, which he's very fearful of anyway. And he said that they weren't American. They got to go back where they belong, type of thing. Racist statements. There's no getting around it. That's what the language racists have used for a long time. But somehow, at the time of this, they're trying to say, oh, look, geez, he's not racist. Oh, geez, no. They're always trying to pee on your feet and tell you it's raining. That's Republicans. And they live in myth fabrication. Time for reality, folks. Time for reality as the new religion, and as you'll see, the new politics, the new economy.